This essay aims to equip you with practical and empathetic approaches to manage your baby's nighttime tears and foster a harmonious sleep environment. Gradual Extinction Method. Parental Fading. The chair method. Nighttime crying is a common concern for parents, often disrupting precious sleep and causing considerable stress. While it is a normal part of development, understanding its root causes and exploring effective management techniques can bring much-needed peace to both baby and parents. When your baby cries at night, your immediate instinct is to comfort them. This is natural and encouraged. Responding promptly to their cries strengthens the bond between you and your baby, laying the foundation for trust and security. Start by checking if your baby needs a diaper change or is hungry. Sometimes, all your baby needs is to feel your presence. Hold them close, allowing them to feel your warmth and hear your soothing voice. Gentle rocking or swaying can also be incredibly calming for babies. The rhythmic motion reminds them of being in the womb, a place of ultimate safety and comfort. While immediate comforting techniques are crucial, it's also important to help your baby learn to self-soothe and fall asleep independently. This is where the gradual extinction method, sometimes referred to as controlled crying, comes in. Unlike the more rigid cry-it-out method, gradual extinction offers a gentler and more gradual approach to sleep training. It involves a planned and gradual reduction in parental intervention, allowing your baby to gradually develop their self-soothing abilities. This method acknowledges the importance of parental responsiveness while encouraging your baby's growing independence. At its core, gradual extinction is based on the principle of teaching your baby to fall asleep without constant parental intervention. Instead of immediately rushing to your baby's side at the first whimper, you allow them brief periods of crying before offering comfort. These intervals gradually increase over time, giving your baby the opportunity to learn to fall back asleep on their own. It's important to note that gradual extinction doesn't advocate for ignoring your baby's cries. It's about finding a balance between providing comfort and encouraging independence. This approach recognizes that crying is a natural form of communication for babies. By gradually reducing your immediate intervention, you are not neglecting their needs, but rather teaching them new skills for self-soothing and sleep regulation. Implementing the gradual extinction method involves a structured approach that requires consistency and patience. Begin by establishing a consistent bedtime routine, signaling to your baby that it's time to wind down. This might include a warm bath, a gentle massage, putting on pajamas, reading a story, and singing a lullaby. Once the routine is complete, place your baby in their crib when they are drowsy but still awake. If your baby cries, wait a predetermined interval before checking on them. Start with short intervals, such as 3 to 5 minutes, gradually increasing the duration over several nights. When you do check on your baby, keep your interactions brief and soothing. Avoid picking them up or turning on bright lights, as this can overstimulate them and make it harder for them to fall back asleep. The gradual reduction in parental intervention allows babies to adjust to the process at their own pace, minimizing feelings of distress and promoting a sense of security. This gentler approach can lead to a more positive sleep training experience for both you and your baby. Numerous studies have shown the effectiveness of the gradual extinction method. Babies cried less and fell asleep faster. These studies highlight the importance of teaching babies self-soothing skills. The method is endorsed by many pediatricians and sleep experts. If you're struggling to get your little one to sleep on their own, this might just be the solution you've been looking for. Parental fading. It's a gradual approach to teaching your child to fall asleep independently by slowly reducing your involvement in their bedtime routine. The goal here is to help your child learn to self-soothe with minimal stress for both of you. Okay, so how do you actually apply parental fading? Step 1. Establish a consistent bedtime routine. This routine signals to your child that it's time to wind down. Step 2. Begin with high parental involvement. In the beginning, stay close to your child until they fall asleep. You might hold their hand, gently pat their back, or simply sit beside their bed. Step 3. Gradually reduce your involvement. Each night, or every few nights, decrease your level of engagement just a bit. For example, Instead of holding their hand until they sleep, hold it only until they're drowsy, then just stay nearby. Over time, move from sitting beside them to just being in the room, to eventually stepping out before they're fully asleep. Step 4. Respond to emotional needs. Throughout this process, it's crucial to comfort your child if they wake up or show signs of distress. The aim is to reassure them while encouraging self-soothing. Now let's talk about the chair method, another approach closely related to parental fading. It's a technique where you use a chair placed near your child's bed. Over several nights, you gradually move the chair farther away until your child can sleep without your immediate presence. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Place the chair next to the bed. For the first few nights, sit there until your child falls asleep. You can talk softly or just be a calming presence. Step 2. Gradually move the chair. Each night or every few days, shift the chair a bit further from the bed, eventually to the door, then out of the room. This way, your child gets used to falling asleep without direct contact, but still feels reassured by your presence. Step 3. Offer reassurance during the transition. If your child wakes up or gets anxious, you can temporarily move the chair closer to provide comfort, then resume the gradual distancing. The benefits? Both methods offer a gentle transition to independent sleep, reduce sleep-related anxiety, and give parents control over the pace of progress. The best sleep training methods for kids and what really works. The Gradual Extinction Method. This method is like hitting the fast-forward button on sleep training. In just about 2 weeks, you'll see a significant reduction in those night wakings. Plus, your child will start sleeping longer through the night pretty quickly, which is a win-win. However, be prepared. The initial stress level for parents can be pretty high, but don't worry, it tends to drop significantly after those first few weeks. And if you're wondering about daytime behavior, no major changes there. Next, we have parental fading. This is a more gradual approach. You can expect a steady reduction in night wakings, but it takes about 4 weeks to see significant results. The total sleep duration increases progressively, and the time it takes for your little one to fall asleep also decreases slowly but surely. The best part? The stress level for parents is relatively low throughout the process. You might even notice a slight improvement in your child's daytime behavior. Now, let's discuss the chair method. This one's a bit of a middle ground. It takes around 6 weeks to see a significant drop in night wakings, and the increase in total sleep duration is moderate. Your child will take less time to fall asleep, and you'll likely see a moderate improvement in their daytime behavior. The parental stress level here is moderate, but decreases gradually as you go along. So, what's the bottom line? If you need quick results and can handle some initial stress, Extinction Gradual is the way to go. It's the fastest method for reducing night wakings and increasing total sleep duration. For those who prefer a gentler, more gradual approach, parental fading is ideal. It keeps parental stress low, but takes more time to see significant changes. And finally, the chair method offers a balanced alternative. It's moderately effective and well tolerated by both parents and kids, with steady improvements over time. Health professionals often recommend Extinction Gradual for fast results, but they should prepare parents for the initial stress. Parental fading is great for those who want a softer, more gradual approach, and the chair method is perfect for families who don't mind a slower but consistent progression. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more parenting tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.